All right, well, I'm here with my friend Jereme, K5TXY, and I'm actually going to HamCation with him next week. Orlando
Next Friday.
HamCation. Yeah, next Friday. Um, so, we're both super excited. I think this is actually both of our first HamFest. I know this is my first HamFest. Is this yours as
My
well?
my first as well.
And you've been a ham for how long?
Oh, this will be 12 years. Got my technician ticket in 2010, and then upgraded to general in 2012. And I should have been an extra a long time ago, but that's still to come.
Well, there's definitely time for us both to get our extra, maybe at HamFest
And
or
yes,
HamCation.
chances to test while we're there.
Yep. So I've been a ham since 2020, March of 2020, and I haven't been to any HamFests either. I've been wanting to go to Dayton and Orlando for several years, but I wasn't even involved in HF until, last August or so, so didn't really have
Probably.
any huge reason to want to go, but now that I got into HF and all that, definitely a
And
lot more inclined to go.
it was a struggle to get you there too.
To get me to go to
Yep.
HamCation or to
No,
HF?
to go to HF because I kept telling you how awesome it was, and you were like, I got DMR and whatnot, so you're good. But then you finally did it, and you got the bug.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not on DMR as much anymore. HF's a lot more fun.
Absolutely. It's a nice tool to have, and it's fun to get on there every now and then. But just everything about HF being, building your own setup and trying to make all your equipment better and reaching out around the world on regular radio waves, it's a high that a lot of people just don't understand.
Yeah, and there's a lot more that goes into, or it's a lot easier to make HF better than it is to make DMR better, because when you're trying to make DMR better, you're pretty much just tied to the radio and the hotspot that you have as well. Like HF, you can change all kinds of different things, antennas and all that, whereas DMR, it's just radio, hotspot, and your internet link in between there. That's about all
Well,
you
and
can
then
really
maybe
get better. Or a
maybe a local
microphone.
computer.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm super excited for HamFest or HamCation. I keep calling it HamFest, HamCation.
Well, it is a Hamfest.
Yeah, it's a HamFest, but I don't know. But yeah, so what are you looking forward to the most for HamCation?
I am looking forward to one, getting out of here and heading to Florida. And then also the swap meets, the flea market style sales that are going to be down there, the different vendors. Get talking to fellow hams and just being around like-minded people, and maybe coming home with some goodies. Who knows? I know that you're eyeing some equipment while we're there too. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I say I'm eyeing a Flex radio, but the odds are I'm not going to be leaving with that, because that's $2,500. I say that, but I jokingly say I might leave with a Flex. I've seen some people say that they've got some good deals on some HF rigs out there, like some 817s, 818s, some of the other ICOM stuff like the 7100, the ICOM 701. So something along those lines is one of those QRP rigs is kind of what I'm eyeing. I don't know. Maybe I can find a Jagu out there, Jagu 6100. I don't know. We'll see what's out there. Maybe some antennas and stuff, some commercial built antennas. I might try to leave with some of that.
Yeah, it's who knows? Maybe we might run across some DX Commander antennas while we're down there.
Yeah, maybe we'll get a good deal at the flea market on a couple of DX Commanders. That'd be pretty sweet. Get a DX Expedition or whatever it's called, or
I would be so
DX
down
Commander
with it.
Expedition.
Yeah, yeah. I would love to pick me up one of those. Have you considered maybe getting yourself a little bit bigger base station and using your 710 out in the field?
What, like a DX10?
Well, maybe yes.
I don't know. Probably not right now, unless I can find just a really good deal on a DX10. Probably not. I don't know. I'm not huge on the I'm not huge on the ICOM stuff. I like the Asus stuff a heck of a lot more. I think it's just got a better interface. It's the menu that I know, so probably not anything other than maybe a DX10.
Oh, I highly recommend it. I really enjoy mine, and then using the 710 when we go POTA is awesome too.
Yeah, I'd like to take my 710 out. I mean, especially having the internal tuner, since I was having issues with my MFJ tuner and the 891, and I've never been able to get the tuner for the MFJ or the MFJ tuner to work with the 891 properly, you know, with the interface cable. So yeah, I'm definitely eyeing some tuners out there too. I just thought about that. Maybe an LDG or something. I don't remember if they're out there or not.
I don't remember seeing them on the vendor list.
Yeah. Well, we'll be looking at the vendor list here in a couple of minutes, so we'll be able to know for sure if they're going to be out there or not. But yeah, I think I saw like HRO was going to be out there, and
Yep.
I think I saw HRO was going to be out there, and a couple of other ones. I think maybe DX Engineering, I think, was on the list, and Gigaparts. So yeah, there's definitely
the usual fellas.
Yeah, the usual fellas. So yeah, I think I'm most excited definitely for the vendors though. Like I think we both agreed. Most excited for the vendors. I'm also interested to see some of the other hams rigs out there. You know, walk around the parking lot and just see kind of how they do their antennas and mobile setups and all that. Maybe, and I think there's going to be I can't remember if they allowed camping on site.
There is.
There is camping on site. Okay, so well, you can go look at the RVs and go look and see if you can find a good antenna setup for POTA 2.
Yeah, there was a chance that Chase and I might have been able to drive down with the camper, but we'd already booked our airfare and our accommodations, and the only thing we could get is future credit, and that wasn't going to work for me. So unfortunately, we're going to have to stick with flying. But I did see that there is campsites down there that they do have RV parking. So I have to get some ideas. In the Chase reference POTA 2, that's my second camper that I got. The first camper I had, which was POTA 1, was the little 12-foot teardrop pop-up, and it worked for us. But when the XYL was going, she didn't care so much about not having a toilet. She didn't like my primitive little tent and a expandable bucket with a trash bag in it. So I had to upgrade a little bit. Got my I named that one POTA 1, and so now I got POTA 2, which is a little bit bigger with a full bathroom. So
did you actually get POTA 2 tagged for this one?
No, I haven't gotten anything yet, so I'll have to wait until I get the actual tags. Which is funny. I just got a text from, speaking of the XYL, about registration on our vehicle. So, I'll get the regular trailer tags, and then I'll have to get the personalized tags for POTA 2. But I've got friends who are in the vinyl decal making business, so I'm going to get something similar. Otherwise, I'll have to buy the design from the POTA site and then have them do something with POTA 2.
Yeah.
Incorporate it on the back and put a big old
logo on it.
Right.
Yeah, I wish they had personalized tags with the POTA logo on it. That'd be pretty cool.
Well, it would be illegal, but get the tag and then slap a sticker on there.
Yeah. I had another question I was going to ask, but I totally just forgot it. So we're coming in. We're coming in on Friday. We're flying in. Hang on, let me readjust my mic. So we're flying in on Friday. We're leaving Friday morning, and we're heading out Friday morning. We're actually going to meet up at Dallas Love Field. He's flying from Houston. Yep. I'm leaving from Love Field, and then we're flying to MCO. And I think we're supposed to get there at what was it, 11 o'clock, right? Something
like that. It's still fairly early that we can get in, get our rental car, and then boogie on up there real quick.
Yeah. I forgot. I don't remember what we ended up. Did we book a hotel or a Airbnb?
No, well, it's a Verbo.
That's right.
Whatever it is.
That's right.
Yeah, so
yeah, we can show up there whenever we want.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, yeah, I'm super excited. What? Hopefully we rented something cool for a car. Hopefully we rented something fast, maybe. Something, at
I
least
don't know.
something with some flat spots, maybe to put a couple of antennas on, just so we don't feel left out when we're showing up with a bare rooftop.
Are you taking some mag mounts?
I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about it. I might have to buy one. I don't know if I have any or not.
Oh, I've got a whole trunk full of them.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, we could take some mag mounts for our little fellas, or and do some. Well, I know there's a repeater there for a talk-in, so we could do that too.
Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely taking the Anytone with me. Definitely taking the 878 with me.
I was thinking of taking the same.
Yeah, I was gonna take that, and that's actually probably about it. I might try to buy a signal stuff before we go. I don't know. It depends on if I can get it shipped here in time. I was thinking about taking the radiodity. But I don't know if I don't know how I'm gonna mount it in the rental car. I don't even know if I'd be able to take that Lido mount on the plane.
Well, and then it gets to the point of, we got so much crap that we're taking with us. We're taking up room for stuff to come back.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm hoping I don't have to buy another suitcase, stop off at Harbor Freight and buy a Pelican case to put a flex radio in it.
Well, I mean, we are flying Southwest, so bags fly free.
Yeah. What is it? Is it two
We'll
bags?
plug there. 2 bags. Yeah.
2 bags that are checked or unchecked?
Checked.
Checked. Okay.
So a little plug to Southwest. So if you feel like sponsoring the channel.
Yeah. I don't think that's happening anytime soon. Not at least until my technical difficulties get resolved.
Well, yeah, probably. But hey, if they want to fly us around the country to go POTA, I'm game.
Yeah. Right. But, yeah. So. Oh, and I'm definitely gonna take the open. I can't remember. You bought an open spot, right?
Yeah, I've got the open spot 4.
Okay. Yeah.
Open spot 4 Pro.
Yeah. So both of us take our open spots, and too bad we can't mess around with them on the plane.
No.
Yeah. Well, actually, we could. Neither one of us have T-Mobile. Well, I don't remember if it's T-Mobile. Maybe that's American Airlines. T-Mobile. You can use the internet on it. I was going to say connect to the Wi-Fi on the plane and use the open spot on our iPad, because you can link the open spot to the or you can use the iPad to talk on the open spot, like PTT application.
That would be crazy. I have heard some airline pilots on HF talking now.
Like
that's
actual
different.
Airline pilots on HF?
Yeah. Like on a cross-country flight and had nothing else really going on, so they got on HF and was just monitoring. But it would still be kind of cool to make a contact when you're in the air.
Yeah, that'd be definitely pretty cool. Yeah. So, is there anybody out there, like in terms of like YouTubers, or anybody that you're interested in meeting while you're out there?
Oh. I don't know who all's going, but yeah, I mean, Ham Radio 2.0, Ham Radio Crash Course. I'm naming their channels off, giving them senseless plugs. KB9VBR. I could always use another antenna.
Yeah, is he out there? I wonder if he's going to be out there as a vendor selling his J-poles.
I hope so.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
So yeah, okay, Josh, Jason, Mike.
Yeah, I'm hoping to meet some of those guys for sure. They all seem like
there's
cool guys.
I can't believe I just forgot his call sign, but the pilot the airline captain that's a ham, he's got a channel too.
Isn't he? I think he's based out of Florida, right?
Yeah, he lives in Florida. His name is Darren, but I can't remember.
Yeah, I can't remember his name either.
I'll have it here in a second, but
yeah, he. I wonder if he's gonna be out there. And then there's the other guy, Ham Radio Concepts too. I know he's out of Florida. So
I actually don't know that one.
Yeah, he's got a good channel too. He's He does some good videos on there. But yeah, I did buy something for this trip. I spent a lot of money, and this is why I don't have as much money to spend on the trip, because I bought this don't know if you can see that or not. Bought this microphone kit, lavalier microphone kit, take on the trip so that I can just clip it on my shirt, and then I got a lavalier microphone to walk around and talk. But I think the coolest thing about it is I bought this little microphone adapter. This thing, it's called the Interview Go, and you take off this this windscreen, and you put the lav on the stick, and you put the little foam windscreen back on, and it's basically an interview mic. So it's perfect for, I think, like the trade show. I'm gonna try to get some interviews while I'm out there with maybe some of the vendors. I know HamCation's not really like Dayton, where they, like Dayton, they will announce a lot of new products and stuff. But hey, I mean, just try to get some vendors to talk maybe and see, maybe there's a couple guys with some new stuff out there. You never know. I think, what is this, like the second largest HamFest, right, in the country?
I think so. After Dayton.
After Dayton? Okay. Yeah, so this is the second largest after Dayton, so.
And then Huntsville.
Yeah, oh yeah, I forgot about Huntsville too. Huntsville is August? Dayton is May, I think. I have those right. Yep. Hoping to get to go to both those ones too. I already have Huntsville blocked off. Do you still have that one blocked off, or is that one you might not get off?
No, that's with all my schedule changes. So I was going to be able to do Orlando and then St. George, but now I get to do Orlando, Huntsville, and I think I get Dayton. I'm going to have to check really quick.
Okay. Yeah, I have to figure out. I have to work around for Dayton, because for Dayton I don't have vacation time left. I only get 2 weeks vacation. But for Huntsville, it's definitely on vacation, because that's the second half of the year.
I have to work on Dayton. I was mistaken.
Oh. Yeah, you never know. You might be able to figure out a way to get off of it.
Off for Huntsville.
Okay. Yeah, I think Huntsville we're gonna have to drive.
Well, that would be easy.
Yeah, we need to drive Huntsville so that we can really test out POTA 2, and so we can try to do some POTA activation. I've heard there's some pretty good POTA parks out there at Huntsville.
Well, it would be a great opportunity for us to just zip on down the road, because what do you think it is from here? Probably like 12 hours, if that?
I think so. I think it's like 12, maybe 12, 14 at the most, because it's just in Huntsville, Alabama. That's, 4 states away, I think.
Try your geography again.
Wait. Let's see. Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi,
Alabama.
Yeah, that's 4 states away. I was right.
Including Texas.
So yeah, 5 states away, basically, because, I mean, we're basically halfway into Texas.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Good old Texas. But, yeah, we can drive down there. It's going to take a little bit more time just because driving slower with the trailer.
Yeah. So, are you bringing your HF rig for... are you going to try to fly your HF rig out to Orlando?
I'm not.
Dang.
No, because my smallest HF rig is my 710. Between the 710, the DX10, and the 940, of course, the 940 is just a giant anchor, but I mean, you've seen.
Well, we could figure out a way to fit the 891. Maybe take the 891 out there. I'd like to try to do a because I mean we're gonna have so much extra time, like, because I think HamFest closes at 5:00 every day, so we're gonna have several hours where downtime.
You can always go see Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
I can't afford Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, I can't afford it because all of our money's going to be spent on the trip.
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah, for sure.
I wonder. Actually, I think they funny thing you mentioned that. I think they actually have a amateur radio repeater out there at Walt Disney World.
Oh, I'm sure they do. I could only imagine.
Yeah,
they probably have more than one.
It's probably their own proprietary amateur radio network, Mickey Mouse, DMR or something.
If any viewers work for Disney and know about a repeater out there, drop a comment down below.
Yeah, I can't remember. I mean, we'll get into all this here a little bit later, but I think they have a DMR repeater, a D-Star repeater, and 2-meter and 440 at the HamFest.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. I
so why don't we? You want to pop those open and
just start looking at that
and all that.
So this is the HamCation website. This is the homepage right here. I'm just kind of taking a look at their website. That's pretty much what we're gonna do because neither one of us have been to HamCation before, so we don't really know what to expect other than what's on the website. So
there's an app for it too, as well.
Oh, I forgot about that. It's a ARRL event app.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right there.
Yeah, we'll have to get that app too because it's got like, let's see, what all is it?
Has it even been pushed out yet? I know that it hadn't been pushed out. It looks like it.
It might have been, yeah. View event info and more from your mobile device. Connect with attendees and exhibitors. Maximize your time with My Event personalization tools. Browse the schedule of forums and add selections to your calendar. Follow the hourly prize winnings, which hopefully I'll win a flex. Navigate maps and exhibit halls. Receive notification alerts for activities, weather, and important schedule changes. You know, actually, it's funny about the weather thing because I think I saw it's supposed to be like really cold next week. Possibly down there in Florida.
Well, define cold. I mean,
well,
we are Texans, so
I don't know. It looked like it was going to be a lot colder than average in Florida. I don't know. It's HamCation because I was expecting, HamCation to be 80 degrees, in Florida.
Not in February, I don't think.
I mean, this time last year, I was sitting in Hawaii. On this week of vacation, I was sitting in Hawaii, and not.
Yeah, it's
sitting at 80 degrees. That's why I went to HamCation this year. Was hoping to get the same experience.
It's like 50s and 60s.
50s and 60s.
You're gonna have to pack a hoodie.
Yeah. Maybe I'll have to have a hoodie made too. I got to get a shirt made still too. I'm working on trying to get me a shirt for the channel made. Yeah. So this is HamCation website. Again, it's next week, February 9th through the 11th, at the Central Florida Fairgrounds and Expo Park in Orlando, Florida. And this is our website. It's like I said, it's located in Orlando, Florida, and it's not just a trade show. It's a vacation destination for the whole family. So it's one of the biggest radio conventions in the country, and it's just a one-of-a-kind destination that can be enjoyed whether you are young or old. There's like what all's in that area? NASA, Cape Canaveral, NASA. What's that?
Well, you got NASA's out on the coast, but you got
it's at Cape Canaveral.
Medieval Times, which you have up there in the Dallas area, anyways.
Yeah, Medieval Times and
of course Universal, Disney, all those fun stuff. SeaWorld.
Yeah, I always forget about Universal. I always forget about Universal because everybody only seems to care about Mickey Mouse.
Actually, I like Universal way better than Disney.
Yeah, I've never been to Universal. I've been to Disney, and Disney was all right. I mean, I wouldn't waste the money to go back there. I'll say that for sure.
I was never into Harry Potter, and then when we went a couple of years ago and went through all the Harry Potter stuff at Universal, it was cool. And then the best roller coaster I've ever ridden, the Velociraptor or Velocicoaster, is at Universal.
Shrek's Universal, right?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Shrek is love, Shrek is life. You might not get that.
No.
Don't Google it. It's pretty funny. But yeah, so it looks like Gigaparts is a platinum sponsor. I don't know who their bronze sponsor is. Doesn't show. Oh, Jason did a video. last week interview with Michael Cawley about it. They got Skywarn spotter training. I just remembered that too. I forgot about their.
I wouldn't mind going through it just as a good refresher.
Yeah, I wonder when that is. So yeah, it's an annual. This is the second largest gathering. This is the second largest gathering of radio amateurs in the world annually. So yeah, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at the Central Florida Fairgrounds and Expo Park, which is an 87-acre lakefront fairground, sponsored by the Orlando Amateur Radio Club, which is an ARRL affiliated club, and I think it's staffed by quite a few volunteers. That's what I saw.
Yeah, there's if you volunteer so much, you get like a free ticket in. So it's for any of the local hams. I'm sure that's not only fun. You're there for free, getting to still meet and talk with people. So if I lived there, I'd be all over that.
Yeah, me too for sure. So I guess we'll look at some of the history real quick too, because this is on their website. The first recorded HamFest organized by the club was held at Rock Springs on August 15th, 1946. Which I don't know where Rock Springs is. I'm guessing that's somewhere near Orlando, maybe.
I don't know.
Pete Rodriguez headed the affair and served up Cuban-style pork. Man, I wonder if they're gonna have some Cuban-style pork out there. So yeah, it looks like it was started in 46. The site was the old Cherry Plaza Hotel at Eola Park and was billed as an old-fashioned hamfest with new ideas.
Rock Springs is very north end of Orlando.
Okay. So hamfests were held each succeeding year at Cherry Plaza until 1968, when the club moved it to the Statler Hilton on West Colonial, which I think is actually close to where it is now, and then moved to the Howard Johnson Plaza and then the Exposition Hall. And then the Sheraton Twin Towers in 76, and then they stayed there till 81, and then they moved to the Central Florida Fairgrounds in 82.
Been there ever since.
Yeah, so it's been there ever since. And then just kind of attending HamCation, some information about it. It's 9 to 5 both Friday and Saturday, and 9 to 1 on Sunday. What? I can't remember what time was our flight. Our flight was 4 o'clock on Sunday, right?
Yeah, it's like 4 or 5. So
okay, so yeah, we got time to be out there. Excuse me.
No yawning.
You can purchase tickets online or via mail, and parking is free. I forgot how much the tickets were. Are tickets still on sale?
Since I delayed it, mine was $25, and then you got your media pass.
Yeah, I got media pass, so yeah, it was $25, and I think it's $25 at the gate too.
Yes,
it was $20 back until December 1st, which I did not buy mine on December 21st or December 31st, so or whatever.
No.
I did not buy mine before December 1st.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're still waiting on your media credentials, trying to see if they were doing that.
Yeah, and I ended up getting that a few weeks ago. Get that. Shoot.
You have to.
Yeah,
can't be doing that.
Yeah, I ended up getting that. Approved. So, and then there will be a talk-in, which I guess looks like this is a mixed mode repeater there, on the 146.760 minus 6 hertz offset, or yeah, hertz, right? Is it hertz or kilohertz? I don't know. Minus 6 offset. I can never remember. I'm terrible with.
Your yawning is making me so tired. I kind of forgot.
Piano tone of 103.5. Yeah. It's going to be the repeater that they're going to have set up is the KB4UT repeater. I guess that might actually be the Orlando Ham Radio Club repeater probably. But it's a mixed mode system fusion repeater located in beautiful downtown Orlando and has good coverage throughout the Central Florida region. Backup talk-in will be at the 443.050 repeater plus 5 offset.
And then, it looks like they got all that covered. Got VHF, UHF, System Fusion, and then the D Store. So
Yeah, so it looks like
pretty much anybody can get in there if they have even just a little hand talkie.
yeah, so yeah, it's gonna be Analog, Talk-In, and D Star. And they will also have the low power HamCation information station set up on AM 610, which that's kind of cool that they're doing an AM station.
Yeah, that's definitely awesome to get the information out and doing an AM broadcast.
Yeah, and apparently you can hear that broadcast for 5 to 10 miles from the Central Florida Fairgrounds. So I think we might be within that ring. So maybe just fall asleep listening to that AM 610 broadcast.
Or not.
Yeah, no, I don't. So yeah, it looks like maybe I can open this. I don't know if this is even gonna be visible or not. Maybe it'll load. So hang on. So this is the site map. What is the forums? Is the forums where they set up all the tents and stuff, or what is the forums?
Well, it's probably going to be, again, both of us that have not ever been, but I would venture a guess that's where, like, any classes or discussions, training, like the weather spotting class, that type of stuff.
Okay.
It's probably where they're going to be held.
Okay. Yeah, I see like the swaps building, which is I guess the swaps place is where all the other stuff's
The
gonna be.
vendors and yeah.
Then you got the North Hall tailgating area, which I kind of want to go hang out in the tailgating area. That'll be pretty cool. East West Hall, which is probably where there's more vendors. And then testing is building number 9, like way over here on the.
Right over there, yeah.
I guess that's the
Isolated.
west side, maybe. I don't know. This map doesn't have directions on it.
That'll be the east side.
East side, yeah. So, yeah, it looks like a pretty big thing. I don't know how much walking I'm going to be doing. I guess I better make sure I bring my walking shoes. Not.
But I've heard that they've got like segways for rent.
Yeah, but how much
I
is a
could be
Segway
wrong.
going to actually cost out there to rent? It's going to be probably jacked up price. Yeah, you can rent your scooter in advance. I wonder how much that's going to cost. Let's see how much that costs. Oh, excuse me. Oh no, that's Rascals. That's Rascals, not
I'm old, but not that old.
Not Segways. But we can rent one for 3 days for $115 each.
No,
Up
I'm
to
good.
35-mile battery life, 5.5 mile an hour, not speed restricted.
Well, we'd have to.
It does kind of make me wonder though, what kind of battery they have in those things.
Well, I'm thinking maybe you need to get like a Renogy or something, lithium battery put to test and run a bunch in series and really amp up the volts. And
Well, so I'm wondering what kind of batteries they run. So we rent one of those. We don't have to bring a battery out to HamCation, and we just rip the battery out of the scooter and plug a radio into that thing. And
your power supply. Then you have to get yourself a big old whip antenna and mount on that basket.
yeah, just stick something like the 891 right in the basket of that Rascal.
I can tell you if that happens, you might not make it back to Texas.
Why do you say that?
I would probably have to pummel you.
You have to what?
I'd have to pummel you.
Dude, I kind of think that's a good challenge for
That's like
maybe next year. We'll just maybe next year we'll just rent out a couple of those scooters and just put batteries and stuff or mobile install on that thing for the week.
that. Now that would be hilarious if we started preparing ahead of time.
Yeah, maybe next year we'll do that. We'll deck out a mobility scooter for HamCation, and we can just put run it to the battery if it's like a 12-volt battery. Maybe we'll have to pop the hood on somebody else's that leaves it there, just leaves it sitting. We'll have to pop it on.
Gonna commandeer your scooter here. Step back, ma'am.
Yeah, just commandeer it and just borrow it for a minute and just figure out, see if we can splice the connectors off that thing and put power poles on it.
You just hold it there. See how big of a man you are.
Yeah. So I guess they are expecting a lot of international visitors. I mean, there's people like visa invitation letters and stuff.
The second largest worldwide, so
yeah,
probably.
Central Florida repeaters. It looks like they got a good. So yeah, I thought they were doing a DMR repeater at HamCation. It looks like it's actually one in the area. They got Fusion, D-Star, Analog. Aries has a Fusion P25 analog DMR. Seminole County has analog, and Lake Monroe analog Fusion.
Well, there's Disney right there. Look at that.
Oh yeah. Lake Buena Vista. It doesn't say what DMR network it's on. I am curious.
Well, those are VHF right there. There's DMR there.
Whiskey Delta 4, Whiskey Delta Whiskey. So do they have their own
Walt Disney World.
Do they have their own amateur radio club?
It looks that way. Even their own like Aries.
Huh.
Well, it makes sense. I mean, it's a gigantic complex.
Yeah, I think they're like what, like several square miles big, right?
More than just several. Yeah, it's giant. All their different properties, facilities, all that kind of stuff. They've got their own cities, so it would make sense for them to have their own emergency response group.
I know they have their own fire department. Could you imagine? I don't know if they have their own like police. I wonder like if they do, like does
security. They got their own security.
So what is it? Some guy that shows up with Mickey Mouse ears on his head when there's some kind of like thing getting broken?
That'd be
the firefighters show up with the Mickey Mouse ears on their helmet.
I don't think I've ever seen the Fire Guys.
So yeah, there is some important information for attendees. No weapons on the fairground property. No animals except service animals. No food, drink sales on property except by the approved caterer. The event will go on rain or shine, which is good to know since it might be cold and snowy or whatever next week. I don't know. I haven't actually looked at it says rain or shine, but it doesn't say like hot or cold.
Well, I'm sure either way. So pack some ponchos.
Yeah, take some ponchos, all that kind of thing. Yeah, I haven't looked to see if it's actually supposed to be rainy too, or if it's just supposed to be cold. But I definitely saw the cold. It's supposed to be like 50 degrees.
They got Orlando PD there. I wonder if I should take some patches and do some patch trades.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't want our Texas patches. They can.
If I had challenge coins, but I don't have any challenge coins. New agency, so.
Let's see, what else is there? Yeah, that's pretty much all I was actually gonna go over to on that. Yeah,
let's go to the vendor list.
This is just all a bunch of random crap that's not really applicable to most of the people going. So that now brings us to the most important thing.
Right, the vendor stuff.
Yeah, who else is gonna be out there? Where's that at? I'm trying to find it. Vendor info, maybe.
Yeah.
Vendors attending list. So 405 Laser Works. That looks like that's some company out of Oklahoma. Works. Oh, so that's 405 Laser Works. Yeah, he's from Yukon, Oklahoma. Looks like he does like
personalized. Yeah.
Looks like he does like custom signs and some like tray for, I guess, what is that, like essential oils or something. So yeah, it's just like glass that's like laser engraved and all that. Maybe I ought to contact this guy.
He's into essential oils. There he is.
Yeah, maybe I should get maybe I should get in touch with this guy and have him make me a sign.
Sure. Or you can get some doTERRA. That's a Utah-based company.
So yeah, he does 405 Laser Works. Looks like he does like all these different laser engraved signs and all that kind of thing. So
Guys like us would do our call signs.
What's up?
Guys like us would do our call signs with
Yeah.
those. That's probably why he's there.
Alpha.
Get you a KI battery.
They make like all kinds of stuff, right? They make loops and all that. So yeah,
I do not have any Alpha stuff.
Alpha has like vertical antennas and wire antennas and hex antenna Yagi beam. That thing actually looks pretty cool. That Yagi beam. That thing looks pretty cool, but it's $650.
That's an interesting concept, though.
Yeah, his stuff's definitely some high dollar stuff. Definitely some high dollar stuff there, man. I mean, you can get a 10 to 40 meter 100 watt mag loop with a remote for $900, almost $1,000.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Yeah, that's 2 to 20 hex
I'm just
tension.
not a mag loop fan, anyways, because you got to tune it every time.
Yeah, this hex antenna looks pretty cool. It's like this V shape Yagi antenna. I definitely am. We definitely need to make a effort to go check this guy's tent out or his table out, because that thing looks super cool. I mean, it's
a great concept.
Yeah, that's a really interesting concept.
I've never seen anything like that. It would be fun to try out. And
yeah,
I wonder if
hopefully he's close to like the outside so we can see how it works.
I wonder if those elements are the same size as driven and reflected.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it's a Yagi. I don't know. I think that's like an inverted dipole or something, like an inverted V, or I guess a V, not an inverted, a V. Just like you know what I mean, like non-inverted V. But
you're making my head spin.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm making my own head spin too. So Alpha Antenna's gonna be out there. Ameritron. I can't remember what Ameritron make. Or no, they make tube amps, right? Ameritron makes tube amps.
Yeah, that's beyond my level of expertise there.
So yeah, it looks like Ameritron amplifiers is going to be out there. I don't know a whole lot about amplifiers, so yeah, Ameritron's MFJ brand. So they'll be out there. MFJ is going to be out there. ARRL Communications.
You know, instead of going one by one, we could be here looking at stuff forever. We might just want to hit the highlights.
The ones. Yeah, so ARRL Communications, it looks like it's like headsets and stuff like that. Maybe some cables and all that kind of thing. Cable experts, so you'll see your coax and all that out there. I think they do stuff like different coax ends and all that kind of stuff. Cushcraft antennas.
That'd be good.
Cushcraft's, I think, owned by the same company as MFJ.
I see High Gain on there, Kenwood. Those are some bigger names.
Yeah, Deutscher Amateur Radio Club. What is that, like a German club or something? Ausland. So Germany. Yeah, so Deutscher Amateur Radio Club. I probably just butchered that name, but it looks like a German amateur radio club. DV Mega. So I think DV Mega is like Hotspots, Free DV. Gold Medal Ideas, Ham Radio Deluxe will be out there, which that'll be maybe interesting to play around with some Ham Radio Deluxe stuff.
Hopefully with some new updates.
Yeah. I don't remember, did you buy Ham Radio Deluxe?
No, I had the trial and then ditched it because it was just not working very well for me.
HamCation International Relations, Ham Open, which I don't know what Ham Open is. Let's see. Ham Open is just open source software for ham radio. I don't know. I think it's like the same thing as like FreeDV maybe, which I think FreeDV is like a digital voice thing. Hamware, so maybe that's some shirts and stuff. High gain antennas will be out there. Intellitron, whatever that is. Kenwood's actually going to be pretty interesting. I'm curious to see. I'm definitely curious to see what radios Kenwood ends up bringing out there, because they have that new one. I can't remember what it is. It looks like the DH70 something. I forgot what it's called. Josh did a video previewing it a couple days ago. But
it's their kind of like their latest, because they've been off of the playing field for a little while, and now, ICOM and Yaesu have creeped up. They're going to have to kind of step back in and assert their dominance.
Yeah, it'll definitely be interesting to see what they bring out there. I kind of hope that they bring out some of their like P25 and DMR radios too, because I know some of their Kenwood stuff for like public safety has multiple different modes. Like it's you can run like NXDN and DMR on the same radio and P25. So that'll be interesting to see if maybe they come out there and bring that with them, just to kind of play around with those, and because it'd definitely be nice to have a radio that does like all the digital voice modes,
Yep. Let's see, Repeater Book. Maybe they've got some updates too. Shack in a Box.
National Weather Service Melbourne, M17 project, whatever that is. PrepCom will be kind of interesting. PrepCom will definitely be kind of interesting to go see. Step IR, you know what Step IR is, right?
Yeah. And then
I definitely want to see one of those in person. I see Wolf River Coils will be out there as well, so that'll definitely be cool. I might end up buying something at Wolf River's tent.
I need to go out and test my vertical with my new Wolf River coil and on my 80, see how well it works before we go, because if there's an issue, I'll take it back and toss it at them.
I actually didn't know that you bought Wolf River.
Yeah, because on the 17-foot whip, I can't get... in fact, I was having difficulty with 40, but definitely no 80 or 160 on it, so I got a coil for it with my onboard tuner for the 710.
So what, are you just tuning it like all the way up and then tuning the rest of the way with the tuner?
Correct.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, let me know how that thing works out, because I might buy Wolf River. I kind of want to trade out that MFJ loading coil for Wolf River coil.
I think it's the Silver Bullet or something like that. I mean, they're pretty proud of them.
Yeah. ABR is going to be out there, and ABR is actually a Texas-based company. They're based out of Houston, Texas. So I will probably end up leaving with a lot of coax, to make sure that I support a Texas-owned company. Amateur Radio Digital Communications, don't know what that is. AMSAT will be out there, which AMSAT being out there, that's kind of cool too, because AMSAT's kind of one of those.
That's something we're looking at getting into.
Yeah, satellite's one of those things that I've been really kind of looking at getting into. Don't know what chat radio is. Dakota Lithium, I think they make batteries, right?
Yeah.
Diamond Antenna, which...
Good antennas.
Yeah, good antennas. I might buy another car antenna, honestly. Or I kind of need to buy another car antenna to put on the house for my 2-meter. 2-meter 440.
If you're going to do like a mobile type station, I'd recommend not doing a vehicle antenna, because I've tried it and it doesn't work. Go ahead and get yourself a good
one made
to shortwave. Yeah.
Elecraft's going to be out there, which I am definitely interested in, like getting my hands on a Elecraft like the KH1 for sure, KX1, those kind of those radios for sure. Like I don't know, the KX2 also. I just really hope that they bring all that stuff out there, because I would love to get my hands on it, try it out, because one of these days I swear I'm going to try to buy one. One of these days I'm going to buy one.
It's only money. It's only money.
Yeah, it's only money, but one of these days I'll come into some money. Frontline Gadgets, whatever that is. See what they make. Looks like they make like just this like LED signage and stuff. Is what it looks like. So
I like the 405 ones better myself.
Yeah.
The laser etched ones.
Yeah, so it looks like they make like these LED signs and just random stuff. Green Heron Engineering, whatever that is, ham radio outlet. So maybe they'll bring a bunch of stuff from HRO, and we can leave with a couple more 710s like we did last time we saw HRO.
Yeah, we got lucky. Chase and I went into wandered into HRO over in the Plano store. What was that, a month or two ago?
Yeah, like 2 months ago now.
happen to have two not even really used 710s, Yaesu 710s with the speakers on them. And we got was about $200 off each of them, and
Yeah.
they're new in the box.
What, for $800 each? Something like that?
Yeah, it was something like
Like I don't think it was much more than what I paid for my I don't think it was much more than what I paid for my 891.
Right. Yeah, and it was a great steal, and it's the interface is a little bit different, and the screen's a little bit smaller than my DX10, but I love taking that thing POTA just because it's what I know.
Yeah, it's a solid radio.
And I've been hearing that 710's doing better than some of the older, larger models that Yaesu had.
Oh yeah, and the tuner is like super good on it. I was able to. I built that random wire antenna. I think I told you about that. I built the random wire antenna that I didn't put an unknown on, and well, you probably saw it in my last video that I posted today. That I put a unknown on. Excuse me. Built that random wire antenna without an unknown in the FT710. Tuned that thing up like it was nothing.
Yeah.
It tuned it up, I think, actually faster than the MFJ did.
Oh yeah, it's. No, I love the 710, and we got lucky.
Oh yeah, we got super lucky.
So
hopefully they'll bring more stuff out there. Maybe we can find like a Lab 599 or a IC701 or IC705. I mean, definitely some radios that I'm looking at getting. If I can find the right price, I will buy them.
Right, and we found good prices. So
yeah, and like I said, I've heard that. Definitely, there are some better deals out there as well. I've definitely heard that there's some good deals at the HamFest. So yeah, definitely be looking forward to checking out the Ham Radio Outlet tent. Hale is going to be out there. Heil, is it Hale or Heil?
I'm going to say, I think Heil.
Heil? Okay,
I think
that
7 Pro. The Pro 7.
Yeah, I need to get a
very
foot
much so worth the money. Very much so worth it.
Yeah, I need to get a foot switch and the cables to go XLR.
Yeah,
XLR into the 710. I need to get that from there.
I can't bring it up, but I got the foot pedal. And you know what I end up doing is I actually just use the Vox. I really just use Vox.
Oh, you use Vox?
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to at least get the cabling if I don't get the foot switch. I need to get the cabling to go XLR into the Yaesu FT710. ICOM's gonna be out there. That'll be pretty cool. I haven't used a whole lot of ICOM stuff. I played with like the 7300 at HRO a few times, but never actually really played around with it all that much. So that'll be cool to see them, and I'd like to also play around with some of their D-Star stuff as well. Get my hands on some of their D-Star stuff. Island amplifier, so I guess that's some amplifiers. Lido radio projects, which Lido, they make a lot of cool vehicle mounts for remote heads and radios and that sorts of things. So I actually have 2 Lido mounts. Well, I actually have 4. I have some of the vent mounts for scanners in the car. In my work car, and then they also make seatbelt mounts as well, like no drill seatbelt mounts, where I mount my I have one here in the shack actually that holds the Radioddity DB25 up, and then I just bought another one and I just slide the Radioddity in the car onto that mount when I want to take the Radioddity with me mobile.
Right.
M2 antennas, I haven't heard of them, so I don't know what they are. Mezzi and Poloni, I guess we'll have to check out and see what all that...
Get some good coax there.
Yeah, check out that Potaflex and see what all's, what it's all about. See if it's really as good as everybody says.
Yeah, we'll see. Otherwise, I'll go dump it up in Huntsville.
Yeah.
Be like...
Yeah, maybe we can get a short length of Mezzi and Poloni. Momo Beam, I don't know what Momo Beam is. Orlando Amateur Radio Club will be out there. Quarter Century Wireless, Radio House, RT Systems. RT Systems would be cool to, maybe they'll have some of their other, I'd like to test out their RT Systems for like the Baofengs. See if it's worth buying. I actually just bought RT Systems for the 878 not too long ago. So I'd like to see how good it is for the Baofeng. See if I can't. Maybe I'll take the Baofeng and flash it on their software. Skycraft Surplus, Straight Key Century Club, Whalers Society of Great Britain. That one will actually be pretty cool. I'm kind of hoping I'll have some merch out there, like shirts and hats and stuff, maybe some stickers.
That stickers is what we're going to come back with. Lots and lots of stickers.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go buy a Pelican case or another suitcase just for swag and stuff. The toolbox is definitely going to get a little bit more stickers on it.
Yeah, I've got some space on my toolbox that needs covered.
Yeah. I mean, there's way too much black on that toolbox, so.
Yeah. There's all sorts of, all the big players, and then there's some other, mom and pop stuff that'll be there, which is awesome. So make sure you go and support them, because they're paying their way to get in there, so they're kind of helping ease the price of our tickets. So
yeah,
gotta go support all these folks. Ham Radio Prep, you've been using that one.
Yeah, TN7's going to be out there. They make some pretty cool masks. I'm definitely interested to go check out the TN7. A couple guys were running those at the Winterfield Day a few days ago, and I've seen some pretty cool reviews on the TN7. They look like pretty high-quality masks, so I might end up maybe buying a mask while I'm out there. World Radio League, Electronics, Tropics Communications, Whiskey 2 Hotel Victor Hotel, which I can't remember what enclosures they make. ADSB Exchange, which ADSB Exchange is kind of cool too. I'm kind of surprised they're out at a HamFest. They do like ADSB. I think they have like their own like receivers and stuff to upload ADSB data to their server. American Contingency, I don't know what that is. Eris USA, Bengali Keys. Bengali Keys will be really cool to see because they have some really nice CW keys, and I'm kind of learning CW right now, and I'm definitely looking for a good like paddle keyer, because I have that straight key, the King straight key, but I'm really looking for a nice paddle keyer, so definitely have to go check them out. Comet Antenna will be out there. They make okay antennas. Dayton Hamvention, that'll be a good one to go to.
Good little preview.
Yeah. Digirig, that'll be a good one to go see. Flex Radio, that's going to be a dangerous one to go to because I do really want a remote station. That'd be cool. Gigaparts, that'll be good to go see what all they bring out there. That's definitely going to be a pretty big mix mash of stuff. Whatever ham community is, ham radio will be out there. HamCation special event station. I'm actually excited to go. That's really why I want to bring an HF station too. Is I really want to try to work the HamCation special event, but I don't have a QRP rig, so I don't know how I would do that.
You're going to set up some remote system before we go from your house.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening. Unfortunately, they still haven't made a remote software for the 710, so Ham Source, Huntsville HamFest will be a good hint to go to as well.
Another preview.
Yeah, go check it out. ICS Control, I can't remember what ICS Control is, or Central, I can't remember what it is. JT Communications, Long Island CW Club, that one will be cool to go see too, because I've been thinking about joining the Long Island CW Club. Max Gain Systems, MFJ, N3Z and Keys, NC3 and Keys will be a good one to go see. Pete Bros Company, Quicksilver Radio, Radio Scouting, Samlex America. Samlex makes good power inverters, like for your car and stuff. Soltac, whatever that is. Tar Heel Designs, Signman of Baton Rouge, Tower Electronics, True Ladder Line, VHQ Hags, Wild Sage Native American Jewelry, and I think probably second to ICOM, the biggest one that's going to be out there is Yaesu USA. What's that?
Well, the big ones out there is going to be, the Gigaparts, the HRO, Yaesu, Kenwood. Those are going to be the big players, and
yeah. So there's the big ones are going to be out there for sure. All the big ones will be out there for sure. But definitely make sure to go check out those mom and pop ones as well. Those are the one that that need our support the most at the HamFest, and it's definitely a lot more expensive for this mom and pop companies to get out there and
Yeah, that's a big chunk for them.
yeah.
Well, now of course the vendors are what we're super excited about. But why don't we talk about the testing opportunities? It's there, free testing, and there's no testing on Sunday, but Friday and Saturday. What is it? It's how I'd have to look it back up. Check there. It's every so often, like every 15 minutes or something like that. They have a new rotation.
Yeah, I was trying to find it. I can't remember where it was on their website. Can I?
You can pre-register or do it register there for your time, and then all you have to do is just pay your federal fee and pass your test.
Yeah, I don't see. Oh, there it is. Amateur radio exam. So yeah, FCC license examinations. They're doing tech, general, extra class exams. And were they doing classes here, or was it just exams?
Just the exams.
Just exams, okay. So yeah, they're partnering with Ham Study and Exam Tools to bring you a seamless in-person digital test session. There's no charge to take There's no charge to take the test at HamCation. Exams are administered throughout the following times: 10 to 3 p.m., 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Friday, doors close at 3, 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. Saturday, doors close at 2, and no testing on Sunday, as Jereme said. You can arrive at any time between the hours listed. And again, the sessions are free. The FCC may assess an application fee. The fee only applies to new, renewal, and vanity call sign applications, which I kind of want to go get a vanity call while I'm out there. I don't know if that'll happen or not. There are no fees for modifications such as upgrades, requests for a new sequential call sign, or for an administrative updates such as a change of name, mailing address, email address, or license cancellation. And the fee is paid directly to the FCC after the session via emailed instructions. And make sure you use a valid email address, because the FCC will dismiss any application without a valid email, and the email address is not public that you use.
So with all that being said, Chase, what's it going to cost us to upgrade to our extra ticket?
I was just about to try to look and try to find that.
This is a test.
And if you are going to go take an exam there, make sure that you have your FCC registration number with you as well. Make sure you sign up for one ahead of time and bring that with you, so you can take that and
proof of ID.
Yeah, and make sure you bring any original CSCE if you're using them for an exam credit. Bring a government issued ID, driver's license, state ID, military ID, passport. Make sure you bring that stuff. And for kids, they can bring student ID, school ID, library card, report card, all those sorts of things. So get out there and get the kids' license, get yourself licensed, upgrade your license. Be a fun time out there. So for us to, what was it you were saying? What's it going to cost us to upgrade?
Right.
So it says there are no fees for modifications such as upgrades. So I'm guessing
nothing.
Yeah. So I'm guessing it might be free for us to go out there and do our extra. Perfect. And since we're gonna have like a 4-hour flight, maybe we can just go cram study on the flight the whole time.
It's a couple hours.
Yeah. So I think it's like 2 or 3 hours. So yeah, maybe just cram study and while we're on that flight.
Yep. So those are all the highlights of everything, and I know we've been on here for a little bit and probably beating dead horses, but everybody needs to make sure if you're going to attend. First of all, come say hi. The other thing is download the ARRL app. That's going to make life a whole lot easier. And when you're trying to circumnavigate the whole complex and trying to plan out your day and making sure you're not missing any classes or any testing times. So I think that the ARRL app's going to be a lifesaver for us. And then our walking shoes.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like I said, that map looks like an awfully big area. I don't know.
It's gonna cover a lot.
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot of walking. It's kind of making me tempted to go rent one of those rascals for the event.
and
We could just take that mag mount off the car and put it on the Rascal.
I'll have to put the bag on my head.
Yeah.
I know it's a nerd fest, but I'm not quite
wear the bag around. Looks like I didn't see DX on there. Was DX Engineering listed on the vendors list?
No.
It says that they're I think they're going to be out there because if you look on their homepage, it showed something about them supporting or something. Prawn sponsors is Prepcom and DX Engineering, so it looks like DX will actually be out there.
At least their signs will be out there if they're sponsoring.
Yeah. So yeah, I definitely think that's about all the highlights we hit.
So it's now just getting packed and getting our equipment together, whatever equipment you're going to take, and saving some money and taking that extra suitcase for all them stickers.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I guess as we begin to wrap up, do we have any tips for people what they should pack?
I would say travel lightly. Pack your walking shoes, pack some ponchos because of the weather, pack some sweatshirts. For those of us that are Texans, we might have to pack our winter coats because if it gets down into the 50s, it's going to get cold.
Yeah, I might just pack the coveralls.
Kidding.
I might pack the coveralls for that, man. That's going to be cold.
Yeah. The ARRL app, take some cash, and you'd be surprised what you can do on the side with cash. So take cash.
I did forget to look and see because I think they have food vendors out there, right?
Yeah, food vendors, which everybody takes credit and debit anymore these days, but it's just better to be prepared with some cash. Plus, some people might need some tips here and there. You are in a touristy location, and so there's going to be service providers everywhere that kind of need the tips to survive.
Yeah.
So,
sure. Yeah, I didn't see any of the food vendors. I'm kind of interested. I don't imagine that Florida has a whole lot of barbecue. I don't know. I don't know if that's staying outside of Texas.
Oh, Texas barbecue sucks, Chase. Kansas City barbecue all the way. Go Chiefs.
Oh God. Yeah, that's like saying Oklahoma's brisket's good. The best. No. Oklahoma's got good ribs, but definitely not brisket.
You're gonna get all sorts of hate on the comments now, I guess.
Yeah. Oh well.
But I don't know.
Oh well.
This Kansas City's gonna stick with the Kansas City barbecue.
Yeah.
No, Orlando being as diverse and touristy as it is, it's got everything. So I'm sure there'll be anything we can ever our heart's desire.
Yeah, hopefully they have some good Mexican other than just Tex-Mex. Like I'm looking for some authentic or Cuban, some good Cuban food.
That's quite plausible.
Yeah, I kind of want to try Cuban food. I think I don't remember. Is there a lot of population of Puerto Rican out there too? In Florida?
I don't know. If any of your viewers
I'd like to try Puerto Rican food too. So yeah, maybe we'll get to try some different diverse food groups while we're out there.
Any recommendations? Comment below.
Yeah, any recommendations for food? Any travel tips for us too? Maybe how to pack an HF rig for.
Well, I've got my. I have my Condition 1 cases, but those would definitely take
all your 2 bags flight free.
I mean,
we'd be freighting those things to Orlando.
Yeah, if comparing to Pelican and whatnot, another hopeless plug is Condition 1 cases. They're made in Texas and freaking phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I love the heck out of them. They protect my equipment. That's how I travel with my stuff. Yeah. But yeah, that we would have to ship them because I'm one of those guys that's either go big or go home. And I went kind of big. And now I'm kind of trying to scale back a little bit because back of the truck had all Condition 1 cases with a whole bunch of equipment that really never touched. And so for when Chase and I go POTA, I'm trying to scale down a little bit, get down to a couple cases.
Yeah, I think we go a little bit too hardcore sometimes when we go POTA.
Go big or go home.
Yeah, well, maybe you could wrap the 710 in like some clothes or something and throw it in your suitcase.
That's always, what is it, Southwest has like a limit of 50 pounds or something like that, so it could happen.
Yeah, or maybe, I don't know, find some kind of hiking backpack or something that'll fit in, and because I think you get 2 check or carry-ons.
Carry on in a personal.
Carry on and
But then,
personal. Well, the backpack's a personal. So
and
what you
then
could do actually
an
is
antenna.
you could find do you have a condition one that is like the size of like a
Carry
carry-on
on stuff.
case?
Yeah, I've got 2 of the.
And then you just check your suitcase for free.
Yep.
Yeah,
there's
it'd be nice to get to go pony while
my
we're out there because, like I said, there is a lot of downtime.
my 710 goes in my big one though, so
And your big one? How big's the big one?
that's that giant suitcase sized one.
Giant suitcase size. Is it a like a carry-on size or check
No,
size?
it's definitely check, and that's the other thing about the condition ones is that they are FAA approved. They're vented, so.
Oh, so yeah, we can. Yeah, maybe we can figure out a way to take a rig out there, or I can try to figure out a way to. I don't know that I have a case for my. If I had a case, I'd take the 891, but I don't really have like a case.
I was gonna see if you could see it, but it's hard to do it with the iPad here. But yeah, that's a possibility. Something we'll have to work on and explore here over the next week. And
Yeah, I don't know what to do about an antenna system though, because
I'd just take just wrap up. You know, you can do one of your homemade dipoles that you do. I mean, just a random wire with the unknown on it, and just toss it somewhere.
yeah, I need to go find an unknown first.
Remember that park just north of where I'm at here that we just laid up your whip up against the tree?
Oh yeah.
With nothing else, and we're making contact.
Yeah, I don't know what I put the whip in though, because I don't know if can you like have that out in a plane or would they make me check that?
You could probably carry it on, but mine fits.
I mean, I would assume they would like make you check that because somebody could use that thing as like a weapon.
Yeah, probably, but
I mean, you beat somebody over the head with that thing, that's gonna hurt.
or poke somebody's eye out.
Yeah, I mean,
But that's stuff we can explore.
I mean, they won't even let you carry a little pokey in your pocket.
Yeah, good old FAA.
Yeah.
Well, but hopefully we'll see everybody down there, and maybe this was beneficial, maybe not. Maybe it's just 2 bored guys just chatting, you know.
Yeah.
Doing hopeless plugs.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Condition one Yesu sponsor.
Yeah, I can't really think of anything. I think you definitely touched on like everything that's a good idea to pack and all that. You know, bring HTs. You know, bring chargers for your HTs. Bring antennas for your HTs. All that kind of stuff. You know, bring hotspots for DMR.
For tolls down there. Tolls are everywhere.
Bring what? Cash for tolls?
No cash. A sun pass.
Oh.
I also have an app that I used when we went down there, when we drove to Miami and passed through there. It's you can do. There's multiple states tolls on there. Of course, I can't find it now. Uproad. That's what it's called. Yeah. So I've got that app, and you just put in your license plate, and I know SunPass works with that. So be prepared for all the tolls if you're driving around down there.
Yeah, I definitely remember seeing a lot of tolls, especially out like if you go out towards Cape Canaveral. So if you're staying out like east of Orlando, you know, you're probably going to be driving a lot of tolls. I don't know.
The toll roads are just crazy.
Yeah, I don't know how many tolls there are like in Orlando proper. If that's going to be in the city.
Everywhere. Yeah. It's pretty much toll road everywhere you go around there.
Yeah. Oh, and don't forget those of you that are flying in early, driving in early. There is, I don't know what part it is. I think it's Lake Louisa State Park. There's like a YouTubers meetup. I saw it in the Toads Discord. We're not going to be able to get out there in time. It doesn't look like right now, unless we can find cheaper flights to come in like a little bit earlier. I need to check again to see if maybe they're a little bit cheaper by chance, but it looked like it was like a $40 difference to come in a couple days earlier, and neither one of us really want to spend the extra money. But I think it's Lake Louisa State Park. They're doing like a YouTubers POTA activation out there. I think I said that right. I'll put the information down there.
It's Lake Louisa.
Lake Louisa. Okay.
It's about 30 minutes west southwest of the fairgrounds.
Okay. So yeah,
But
that's
that's on Thursday.
Thursday. Yeah. Is that? It's in the evening, right?
No, that was afternoon.
Afternoon.
'Cause
Okay.
I know that there's going to be food there too. So
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know who else is gonna be there. I know. I think I saw like Josh Hamburger Crash Course is gonna be there. I'm sure Jason Hamburger 2.0 is gonna be there. Probably temporarily offline. He'll probably be there because I know he's according to his live stream night, Ham Nuggets. I think they had already started heading towards Florida. So yeah, all those guys probably be out there. Like I said, I don't know if we'll make it or not. Maybe we can come in a day early so we don't have to miss part of HamCation on Friday. But yeah, it looks.
if we can get if we could get Southwest to change
Change it.
our airfare.
Yeah, yeah, we'll look into that because I'd like to leave that day early because I'm not doing anything that week anyway, and I got the whole week off.
So
Yeah,
but yeah, that's all good things. And
yeah, I got a lot of packing to do. Still got some stuff I gotta buy. I gotta buy a GoPro before the trip. Like I said, I bought. Like I said, I bought this Rode microphone. This will be cool. Maybe I'll interview some random people out there too. I don't know. For sure, hoping to get to try to do some interviews. Maybe some of the YouTubers or something too while I'm out there.
it would be nice if we can run into some of those guys.
Yeah, I'm sure we will. I'm sure we will. Yeah, and like I said, I bought the Rode microphone kit just for this trip. It's better than like running it into a cell phone lav that I've been doing forever.
Yeah, it looks a little more professional.
Yeah. It's gonna be a little bit more professional and easier to manage. So yeah, I got SD cards. I gotta buy 2. Got to spend a lot of money to spend still, and yeah. So that kind of sucks that I'm not done spending money yet, and first of the month is here too. So bunch of bills that got to get paid.
Mortgage.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, awesome. Well, hopefully we'll see everybody down there. And
yeah. Well, luckily I get paid the week of HamCation, so that's just more money to spend there and put it all on credit.
Single adult life.
Yeah, right. But
Must
yeah,
be nice, huh?
hope to see you guys down there. Like Jereme said, got some stuff we still got to square away, get some more preps done. But yeah, so
Any other updates can be listed in the comments, and
yeah,
Chase will stay on top of that.
hopefully in between
cool.
work and life, it is the last week that I'm here full. It's the last full week that I'm here, so probably gonna be a little bit checked out this week. That vacation. I don't know what it's called. Like the fatigue right before you're about to go on vacation.
Bugs are flying around me. Gotta love South Texas.
Yeah,
no.
The fatigue right before. I can't remember what that's called. There's like a term for it, I think.
Well, I'm already checked out. I'm ready to go.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna sign off. 73s.
How early is your flight on next Friday?
What's that?
What time's your flight next Friday?
6. I leave at 6 to go to Dallas.
6 a.m. Okay. All right.
And then I meet you there, and then ours leaves like 8 something Central Time.
And then we land in Orlando at like what 11? So
Eastern Time.
11 Houston time?
Eastern.
Oh, Eastern time, 11 Eastern time. Okay. All right.
Yep. So we'll be out there probably 1.
Yeah.
1.
Yep.
Be my guess.
All right. Cool. Yeah. Well, I appreciate you jumping on here and just kind of talking about HamCation with me and all
thanks
that
for
stuff.
having me.
Yeah, for sure, man. I definitely. I'm excited to get to go to HamCation with you. It'll be pretty cool experience, and I think we'll have a lot of fun. Go hang out and go explore Orlando when we're not at HamCation. If we're not out doing a POTA, we'll probably be out exploring the town. See what
and then
else
you'll
out
have
there.
a lot of video to edit when you get back.
Yeah. I'm gonna be probably doing a vlog while I'm out there. So if you see me out there filming or anything at HamFest, feel free to stop by, talk to me, and say hi, all that kind of stuff. I don't mind one bit. I'm happy to see everybody out there, and just out there to have a good time, enjoy it, and get to see some people, hang out with some cool people, and meet new people.
For sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see you out there, and I'm gonna give you say my 73s.
Yeah. Well, hang on there before you shut it down, because it'll be weird if I have just a black screen on the right side.
Well, yeah. All right, well, sign us off, Chase.
But yeah, all right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully, we see all you guys out at HamCation. Yeah, I think that's about all we got. Anything else? Any final thoughts?
Nope.
Nothing.
Just excited. We'll see you there.
All right, yeah. Let us know down in the comments below what you're looking forward to at HamCation, and just any travel tips, any first time tips, any tips for first time HamCation goers or goers of any HamFest. Let us know down in the comments below. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button, that subscribe button. Just helps out the channel, helps the channel continue to grow, helps this video reach more people. And until next time, guys, 73.